Ah, freedom. America's favorite buzzword. It's on bumper stickers, protest signs, and every goddamn speech a politician makes. But let me ask you, whose freedom are we actually talking about? Because if history has taught us anything, it's that freedom in America is usually just a hall pass for the powerful and a leash for the rest of us. And nobody played this game better than Ronald Reagan and Donald Trump. So, welcome to episode 2 of From Ronald to Donald. And let's rip this mask off. All right, y'all. Two faces of freedom. So, here's the thing about freedom it doesn't mean the same thing for everybody. When Reagan and Trump talked about freedom or talk about freedom, what they really mean is corporate freedom, rich people freedom, white people freedom. Meanwhile, everybody else, you get restrictions, regulations, and rules to keep you in check. See, Reagan used freedom to push deregulation, union busting, and slashing government, all while criminalizing poverty and activism. Trump, well, another copy with another paste with the same playbook, just more tweets and a badass spray tan. Ugh. Yeah, man. Let's talk about Reagan's freedom. Okay. So it's corporate welfare, but worker hell. See, Reagan sold you the idea that the government was the problem and freedom meant letting businesses do whatever they wanted. Sounds nice, right? Except what it really meant was deregulating Wall Street so rich folks could gamble with your future, union busting so workers couldn't fight for better wages, and cutting social programs so the poor had freedom to suffer. Meanwhile, the rich got tax cuts, corporations got handouts, and you got left with bootstraps that weren't even real leather. Try pulling those up. Now, we got to talk about Trump's freedom, which is really just the same old con job. Fast forward to Trump, and what do we get? The same scam, just louder and more unhinged. Freedom from taxes for billionaires. You still paying. Freedom from regulations for corporations, because you better enjoy that poison water. And freedom from accountability for police and corrupt officials, because justice is only for just us. And when people called out the hypocrisy, what did Trump do? Well, he slapped freedom on every terrible policy and called it patriotism. Y'all heard of the war on terror and the war on drugs? Well, this is the war on bad freedom. Let's talk about the freedoms that they don't want you to have. The freedom to protest? Nah, that's rioting. The freedom to control your own body? Nope. That's murder if you're a woman. The freedom to vote? Gotta make it harder just in case you vote wrong. You see, in Reagan and Trump's America, freedom is a reward for obedience, not a right for everyone. So look, y'all. Reagan and Trump sold the same lie. That freedom means less government for the rich and more rules for everybody else. And if you bought into it, congrats, you played yourself. Because real freedom, it is not about corporations, billionaires, or politicians giving us permission. It's about workers uniting, communities fighting back, and breaking the cycle they keep trying to lock us into. Next episode, we're diving into law and order, a fancy way of saying lock up the poor, and how both Reagan and Trump used it to crush dissent. So subscribe, share this, spread the truth, because if we don't expose their playbook, they're going to keep running it up. This is From Ronald to Donald, and I'll see you in episode 3.